Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Brad, and you are live on Topp Esports and Signature Esports.
Hey, this is Fireball Woody here. Good boogly woogly, let's go racing!
Here they come. Fans are all on their feet. Green flag is in the air.
Is it going to be a two-tire stop, four-tire stop, or are they just going to push through luck? Maybe just do a splash and go and get out there, try to finish this race. We'll see them just in two shakes, some of those two.
Oop, they're hard in turn one. Look out. All right, y'all better look out. Here comes Tire Saver, Mr. Tommy D.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here, and we are ready to go racing live from Iowa Raceway. Some of the best racing on iRacing.
The road ahead's very long. When it gets rough, I buckle up and finish strong. Yeah, I would never stop, and hell no. Gotta make it to the top, so let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the off-season modified tour. And we have the 603 eWraps 150 for you tonight from Stafford Speedway. This one's going to be a fun one. I'm Brad Kirby, and I'm joined tonight with Fireball Woody. Fireball, how are you doing tonight?
Hey, doing great, Brad. Looking forward to the open wheel modifieds tonight up there at Stafford Motor Speedway. Hey, we got a 150 lap race tonight, so let's hopefully we have some good green lap tonight, and hopefully we can have some fun out there.
Yeah, and I'll just quickly take you through the top 10 here of our starting grid. Matt McGrath and Jordan Davis Flint start your front row. Alexander Sear and Kyle O'Danick fire off in row number 2. AJ DeSantis and Chance Sapp fire off in row number 3. Matt Zaccardo and Tyler Catalano round out row number 4. And Jared Audette and Caleb Shelton are your round out your top 10.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brad. Go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, I got a little something here tonight. Just going to show the points and everything. These guys just asked me to throw that up for them, so let me just get that up here now, and we're going to take a look at the points as they stand right now. Matt McGrath with a good lead here with 184 points, but Matt Zaccardo leaning in at 182 with a great finish last week. That was a long race at Dover, wasn't it, Woody?
Oh yeah, most definitely a long race at Dover.
Yeah, I'm just really excited about this race. 150 laps at a short track on a Saturday night. There's something about that just there's something special there. And as they get all gridded up, we're going to take a look here. Jordan Davis Flint.
He's driving that number 67 car, all in black and red. Some of my favorite colors. Just need a little bit more silver on there somewhere to kind of match my Dale Earnhardt number 3 good wrench Chevrolet for sure.
Yeah, just waiting for the field to kind of get all sorted out here. There we go. AJ DeSantis lines up there on the inside. Nice to see that number 27. Not a familiar face up front as we take one more lap to green here. Kyle O'Danick and Matt Zaccardo. A couple of names to watch tonight. Woody, do you have a pick tonight as a clear favorite?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be my favorite all the time, and that's always Mr. Cody Abbott number. Oh, Lord, I done forgot his number. I hadn't seen him since in a week there for sure. So, yeah, Mr. Cody Abbott, the 13-year-old. That's who I'm pulling for tonight.
Yeah, he's in the number 78 tonight there as we have a little bit of SDK problems. But, no, we're back on track here. Jordan Davis Flint and AJ DeSantis round out of turn number 4 as we get the green flag. AJ DeSantis with a good shot. going into turn 1 here as Jordan Davis Flint takes that high side. He's trying to get around there, but AJ DeSantis will clear going into turn 3.
Yeah, and they coming out of turn 3 and 4 there, and got a little blinker there as they head down on the backstretch. And AJ DeSantis and Jordan Davis Flint there's kind of batting them. Got a caution already.
Yeah, looks like gonna go back here. Might be Timmy Catalano.
Like or Alexander Cry went off the track there and came back on.
We're gonna take a look back here. A lot of blinking going on back to that field. I don't have it happened way back. I'm gonna see if we can't get a better shot at that. There we go. We're gonna ride on board Timmy Catalano right now as he was one of the ones involved in short track racing on lap number 1. A little bit of blinking involved there. These guys get it gathered up back together. No faster pairs, but these machines are pretty tough. So we're gonna take you back live here.
Well, there's caution number 1.
Yeah, and AJ DeSantis leads lap 1. And we're just going to take a look right now since we're under the first caution. We got an all-star race for these guys coming up on December 17th in New Hampshire. We already have a bunch of folks locked into this. You can see that in the green. And the folks that have locked themselves in on points are in the yellow. Kyle Robillard, Eric Doolittle, Cody Abbott. Your favorite there, Woody. And
yep.
Caleb Shelton and Tyler Catalano are also locked in. So you can join us on Topp Esports 2, Topp Esports on all the platforms. That'll be coming December 17th.
I'm having little problems over here on my end right now, too.
Mine seems to have sorted itself out for right now, but as we take you around here on lap number 4, man, there's some good looking rides out there. I'm just going to take a look through the field here. We got Chance Sapp, one of, it looks like a newcomer. I don't recognize that name. Do you, Woody? I don't think he ran it.
Chance? No, Chance Sapp. No, it's kind of new to me, too. I didn't, hadn't seen him out there before, and pulling up 5th place there.
Yeah, good looking ride there too. I like that, like the neon green bars and everything. Kind of stands out. Gonna look good at a night race.
Oh yeah, good little black light out there too. Make it look real pretty.
Another newcomer here this week. Looks like Dustin Noble pulling up there in the number 96. As we get ready to go green again, coming into turn 3.
Yeah, coming in turn 3. See if the pace truck dropped off the track. He's getting ready to go green. Here we go. And good boogly woogly, boys. Let's go racing.
Yeah, great jump.
They come
by
into
AJ.
turn 1. Oh, yeah, very good jump by AJ DeSantos. And Matt Zaccardo, is saying, hanging right in behind him there, and they kind of go single file on the backstretch there, coming into 3 and 4.
Yeah, some good battles going on there for the top 10. We got Jared Audette battling there with Tyler Catalano and Dustin Nova for the 7th spot. Woody, it looks like...
Looks like they got singled out, yeah.
It looks like there might be a second line coming in. Maybe, you know, they could use that later on in the race, but it looks like that second groove might be something to watch out for later on.
Yeah, if they build up the rubber out there, just gradually go up a little bit each time you come around and go up there and build that second line up and put a little rubber down up there, then you'll get a second line like he's AJ right there. DeSantis just stuck that second line in that turn there. He went a little high, and he's putting down some rubber. But then here in 3 and 4, he's down low. So he looks like he's taking each turn a little differently as he comes down in. See, he takes the second line in turn 1 and 2. So must be a little difference in the banking there.
Yeah, for sure. I'm seeing a lot of respect going on throughout this top 5. Battling for spots, but doing it very respectfully. These guys have spent 5 weeks now battling with each other through a lot of cautions, a lot of adversity. They've gotten to know each other, and I think now we're starting to see some of the best racing we're going to see throughout the season here, Woody.
Oh yeah, they've got used to each other. They've had their disagreements, had their fussing and fighting on chat and stuff. But hey, I think they've got it all kind of worked out a little bit, and kind of listen to each other and try to take and stay clean and take and race a good race and put on a good show.
As you're looking here, the ride along with Matt Zaccardo going into turn 3 and 4 here. You can just see that line that he's taking where he wants to stick those left sides right onto that white line, and it seems like he wants to stay on that bottom side.
Yeah, he's sticking pretty good there down the bottom line, and AJ up there in front, you'll notice he'll push up a little bit to the right, so he up to the high line there, the second groove. So he might be pushing it in a little too hard, or not, but he's still holding it there and stays in front of him.
Yeah, great little battle there for first place going on. We're just gonna check out some more battles there. I think we got Mr. Caleb Shelton and Alex Bonsignor battling back here. Anthony Rennick as well. Just a gaggle of cars here battling for that top 10. Oh, Alex
Spin, got spin. He saved it. He saved it.
He kept going, Woody.
Hey, good job. Good job. That was a heck of a save.
There's a name back here that I'm seeing now that I'm not familiar with seeing at the back of the pack this early in the race, and that's Matt McGrath.
Yeah, Matt McGrath and Mr. Bomb Dude, Robert Doig. He's back here too. Cody Albert's back in the back. Jeff Ramsdale, Ken Zeems, Russell Pete, they're all kind of laying back here.
Yeah, Ken Zeems, a 2-time race winner already this season. A really fast car every week, but this week not showing as much speed yet, or he could just be waiting. It could be a strategy call, but this is a short track. You definitely can't get that far behind the leader because you could fall a lap behind pretty quickly.
Yeah, and we look like we got a couple already out of the race already. We look like Catalino and Cry. Look like they're out of the race. I don't see them coming back on the board there. Looks like Alexander Cry disconnected, and so is Timmy Catalino.
Yeah, so 21 still remain here. As we take a look there, Tim Tripler, number 97, your last car. Well, it shows number 17, but 97 as per race control. He is the last car in 21st place right now. He just came out of turn 3 and 4, heading down the front stretch. You see the leaders there going into 3 and 4. How long do you think it's going to take before they get up there?
I say in the next 5, maybe 6 laps, because he's about less than half a track behind the last place car. So I'll say he'll catch him here pretty quickly.
Yeah, for sure. Woody,
go ahead.
One thing that stuck out right now to me is, and we were both there for last week, you had to announce it, but this race compared to Dover is a complete 180, wouldn't you say?
Oh yes, most definitely a 180 for sure. So I think last week after their meeting they had, I think things changed a little bit. As we see our leader getting closer and closer to that last place car there.
Yeah, they've really stretched it out over the 5th place of Chance Sapp as he leads a group of 6 cars or so, and then you've got another gap back to A little bit of an issue there. We have a bit of a gap back to Anthony Rennick. Back there in 11th place, and you know he's gonna have to battle hard to get that 10th place. As you see, Matt McGrath, he's making up some ground. I'm wondering if he didn't start from the pit road or something, or have an issue off the start, because man, he is flying right now, and he's catching guys, probably 2 guys a lap right now. It does show him 12 spots down, so I think that he must have had an issue after qualifying.
He might have, not for sure. And we got Mr. Robert Doig, a.k.a. Bomb Dude. He's up 1 place from the start there in 15th. And our leader is getting closer to the 91 car now. He's about a straightaway away from catching the last place car. The 97, I mean. I see 97 now. So he's about a straightaway away, less than a straightaway now. He's catching him.
Yeah, you take a look there, looking back at Matt Sicardo. Great shot there from behind AJ DeSantis. You can see just how much that suspension compresses going into those corners, and all the grip that these cars have. And man, I love watching these things lap after lap.
Yeah, I like to sit in a real one because I feel like it might be an oversized go-kart, you know, with a little bit more horsepower than I was used to do back in my younger days, racing those go-karts on asphalt and dirt. But the wide wheelbase is what really gives them good handling and everything. They actually, I think, and I've drove this on iRacing here, but I felt like this open modified sticks and handles a little bit better than the Xfinity cars or the ARCA cars on these tracks.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Woody. You know, I've spent a lot of time on the seats of these in iRacing. They're definitely one of the top in any tier of racing. This is one of the forms of racing I love the most. As we take a look at Cody Abbott back here, Woody, your pick to win tonight. He's having a pretty good race so far. I mean, he's sitting back there in 19th. He is up 5 spots. And it looks like he's got a good line going on tonight. He's 13 years old. I mean, this kid is fast for 13.
Yeah, he is. He's doing a great job to be 13. And our leader is a quarter of a straightaway about to catch lap cars. So our leader, and he's getting closer. I mean, number 13 is our last car in last place, and our leader, number 27, is almost on his rear end there for sure.
Yeah, it looks like Tim Tripler, he must have sensed the urgency to start going, because he's gained a spot now. As you see, Rick Clear is last car on the lead lap. Not for long, by the looks of it. These guys are coming, and they are coming fast.
It looks like Alex Bowen got off the track, number 50. Race control saying he looked like he came off the track, so I guess it was okay. He couldn't get a caution, so he must have got it back on. As he entered pit lane, he done left pit lane now.
Yeah, that's his second excursion tonight. Oh, as we see, the lap car just took out the leaders.
Oh no! Well, I hate to hear race chat on that one.
Oh my gosh. Well, we just caught the tail end of that one. Oh. Heartbreak for AJ DeSantis. What? Oh my. Jordan Davis Flint involved in that one. Wow.
I hope it didn't hurt his chassis too bad. I hope hopefully he can, you know, I don't think they got any fast repairs. Yeah, but hopefully it's not much damage at all. Maybe he can get some new tires or something. But I don't know, man. That was terrible for the leader to get taken out by a car getting ready to get lapped.
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and take a look back at that one from Rick Cleary's point of view here. It looked like he just,
13. Oh, yeah.
Got up tight to the wall, hit the outside, and kind of nowhere to go for that 27. It was just an innocent bystander trying to pass on the inside.
Yeah. 13 looked like he just got up into the wall and came back across a little bit. Man, tough luck for the 27. I hate to see AJ getting the thuck out like that.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a look here. It is on board when this happened.
Goes up, hits the wall. There, oh Lord, break.
And that means Ricardo was involved in that. Heartache for him. I mean, he's 3 guys that are such great runners in this league just got taken out. Kyle O'Danick, though, kind of came away pretty lucky out of that one. He was the 4th car in line there and was able to just kind of avoid everybody on the apron because that's the line he was preferring all race.
Yeah, so it's got Kyle up in first place now, and Braden Morey in second. Jared Aldetti in third, and Chance Sapp in the top 4 there. So got some newcomers riding up here in the top now.
Yeah, Braden Morey actually is another driver here. Now that we're under caution here, the 99. I haven't seen his name all season long. That is a new one. Jared here, one of the co-owners of the league, great gentleman. Also, you can use the promo code JADIECAST for 15% off at repsports.com or Raise Energy. Go grab yourself a case of Raise. That's a great looking paint scheme there, that Polar 76. You see Chance Sapp just have a bit of a flicker there. Man, I like the look of that 4. That thing would look so good on a night race for sure. Dustin Novo up there in 5th place. A lot of new guys up there. Matt McGrath taking advantage of that one. He's now into 8th, so move him up.
Yeah, one of our biggest movers is Braden Morey, as you said. He's up plus 9 positions already.
Guys, they're coming out of turn 4 here. Kyle made a great start. Green flag.
As they go down into turn 1, as 21 takes them in deep. And they're coming out there, 99 following in pursuit, 16 right behind him. As Kyle takes and leads them down into turn 3 and 4 as they come out, and they look like they're still holding that bottom line. We got 2 abreast from 4th, 5th, about 8th are in place back as they kind of settling down a little bit and getting back in that single file.
Yeah, just trying to get those lines back again. Older tires now as we're working on lap 45, 46 coming up. And yeah, here we go. They're starting to single file right now as we're getting a few laps into the run. Guys starting to figure out the best place to run for them. And man, Kyle O'Danick and Braden Morey have taken off.
Yep, and Brad, they're staying out in chat. You need to turn yourself up a little bit, sir. They can't hardly hear you.
Oh, no problem. Well, that's perfect time because we got a yellow flag.
Perfect yellow flag. And let's see, looks like Chance Zapp had a crash back here. Number, lordy, where I can't find my numbers no more, man. I'm slipping in my old age. It looked like he got off the track, and AJ DeSantis is going into pit row, and Chase is the one that caused the caution there. And we got Cody Abbott coming into the pits now. He must be coming in to get some fuel. Maybe change a tire or two as he heads down in the pit row there. Number 78. He's up plus 6 spots. It was. And Chance was number 4 car. Brad, he's the one that had that little incident there when you get things straightened out there on your end.
Yep, we are good there. I'm just going to take a look back here now that we seem to be straightened around at the yellow flag here. And you said it was between Caleb Shelton. I got him here.
It was number 4. One that. Oh, he had up on the wall.
Yeah, he just rode up the wall there. Chance Sapp and Caleb Shelton being
Lord.
a bit of a unwitting bystander to that one. So.
Yeah, it looked like some Indy racing there. Up on the wall with one wheel, right, the front left, the right front, I'll get it out here. Came up on the wall there, and then it took him out. So that's some good driving, but at least they got somebody else involved. But we're going to have a good, clean race here now. Hopefully they get settled back down, kind of hold their line, and kind of not to try to go so fast, you know?
As we see Kyle O'Danick working his way around. Lap 51. We did get a pretty good green flag run in there. Now we've had a few cautions. Was going to try and work maybe a commercial into there, but we'll wait on that one till about halfway. Woody, a lot of newcomers here, a few sprinkled in there that are veterans of this league so far this season. Do you think we're going to see a new face in victory lane tonight? I got you there, Woody?
You hear me now?
Oh, I got you, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I sent her. Well, we got the points leader in 7th place right now. And he's been making his way back up through the path. And then we got Mr. Robert Doing, Mr. Bomb Dude. Yeah. He's right up behind him as we went green. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Kyle takes him back green there. They fan out 2 wide behind him. Looks like we got Jared Audette getting into 2nd place there with Braden Rooney following him. Still 2 abreast coming out of turn 4. A lot of action going on here.
Oh, yeah, they're 2 wide. As long as they don't get 3 wide, we'll be all right back here. I don't think this track can handle 3 wide.
Yeah, it's only about 3 lanes wide. You don't want to be up in those marbles for sure.
Oh, no.
Looks like they're starting to get singled out here. We see Tim Tripler, who was in the back, working his way up here through the top 10 right now, sitting in 8th place. Alex Bonsignor and Anthony Rennick.
Whoa, we got a spin. Oh! Hey, we got Alex Bonsignor and, let's see, Alex.
Rennick.
Yeah, Anthony Rennick.
Just as I was talking about them, right place at the right time. And with that one there, we are going to take a quick commercial break, folks. Just hold on with us here. Topp Esports 2, first side-by-side there. Fantastic commercials from Wolf Pumps, HMG Innovations, who created that side-by-side, so we want to give them a shout-out. Definitely give a shout-out to Pinkett Ford and Jaden for sure. And also, one of our newest sponsors, Martin Sports. As we go 2x2, going into 3 and 4, pace truck is off. Woody, take us to the green.
Here we go. 21 brings him down to the start-finish line there. Did we get green flag? Hey, good boogly woogly. We're racing again as 21 takes us down into the first turn. And 76 is falling directly behind. And it looks like Catalino's on the outside, and McGrath is really making a move towards the front. As Catalino and McGrath is battling back here in 3rd and 4th place there. 99 and 64 back here battling it out.
Yeah, battle there for 2nd place between Braden and Jared. Braden getting that inside run. Jared gonna probably have to let it go. Oh no, Braden got a little bit of a little loose going into 3 there. Had to check up and gives Jared the spot.
And 21's pulling away now. He's done got about a over a half a second gap on 2nd place right now, and a 2nd and quarter on 3rd place there. So 21's got it hooked up, and he is ready to go. Rock and roll time, you know.
Yeah, we've seen it before in this league, Woody. A lot of the times the leader dictates this race, and if you're up front, you're usually not the one that has to battle everybody else, right? So
yeah, and looked like we got another caution there, and that was Mr. Rick Clary, number 13, that was crashed there. So
yeah, let's go back.
We'll get y'all a replay of that here in just a second.
He goes up high there. He's battling with Alex Bonsignor. Looks like they got almost 3 wide on the front stretch, and coming into turn 1, he just kind of lost it. Yeah, and up into the wall he goes.
Yeah, another unlucky break for Mr. Clary there. Let's hopefully he can calm it down, quit driving it so deep into the turns there. He'll be all right.
Yeah, we are working caution number 5 on lap 67 right now of 150 laps. Brought to you by 603 eWraps. You can check them out on Facebook for all your modified paint scheme needs. A lot of these modifieds tonight are done up by 603 eWraps. They do a whole variety of vehicles. Anything you need, just hit them up. Also 603 Sim Assistance as well. Mr. Jordan David Flint runs both of those. Great partner of the league, one of the co-owners as well. Great looking number 67. Can't say enough about 603 and all that they do for this league. Check out Off Season Modified Tour on Facebook as well. Great group of fellas. They always keep it updated. Check out Topp Esports, Topp Esports 2, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We're everywhere. We're gonna be here. We're running 3 nights a week as it is right now. Personally, I'm doing 4 Monday nights as well over on Racecraft TV on YouTube. You can check that out as well. It's another modified show. A lot of these guys race in that league as well, and yeah, fantastic racing all week long.
Yep, as we're still under caution there, Brad, for sure. And Brad, we're still getting that your output's still a little bit too low there, is what we been told there by our race controller. We just got a word through the race controller that your mic is a little too low, sir. As we still, you go ahead and fix that. I'll work on giving us a countdown here as Mr. 21, Mr. Odanik, is still leading the race with our 2nd place, number 76, Adinetti, number 3, Mr. Mori, and number 4, number 33, Mr. McGrath, and then number 5, we're running back in the field, Catalino or Novata. They're running in their top 6 right there. So we're going to hopefully have a good green flag as the pace truck jumped off the track. 21 brings him down to the green flag. And here we go. Good green. We go. 21 takes him down into turn 1 with 76 falling close behind. 21 gets a good restart down in there. And 99's coming up right behind him. And number 33, Mr. McGrath, is pulling up in 4th place. And Novoa is running in the top 5 there. As we got some good single file racing right now. Let's hopefully we can get them all single file and keep it green as we go. As we look at number 99 and 76 kind of battling for 2nd place there. And 21 look like he's still trying to make a pull out there.
Yeah, Matt McGrath is definitely making a run through this field quick. He was at the back of the pack on the first lap, and now he is up to 3rd place as we get another bobble from Braden Morey, and he's going to lose a few spots there as he wobbles again going into 3 and 4. His tires might already be done, and he does hit the front stretch wall.
Yeah, but he's Anthony Reddick has went off the track. Russell Peets came back on the track, so it looked like we got 191 and 021 looked like they might have got into it a little bit there.
Yeah, and that's going to bring out our next caution as they're trying to gather it up under the yellow flag here. Let's take a look back and see why the yellow actually came out.
And my buddy Cody Abbott done crashed.
Yeah, just a mix-up right in front of the flag, man. I think if it would have been on the backstretch, maybe they would have let that one go. But they did all end up being able to keep going, so weird set of circumstances there, but we've seen weirder from iRacing for sure. When it comes to automatic cautions, you never know what you're going to get. So as we're working lap 75 now, halfway through, Kyle O'Danick leads it. Jared Audette, 2nd place. Matt McGrath has worked his way up to 3rd. Dustin Novoa, 4th place. Tim Tripler, another one who has worked his way from being almost a lap down on that first green flag run to now being in 5th place. So congratulations to him. He's one of our biggest, if not actually our biggest mover, with 15 spots up.
Yeah, Mr. Tim Tripler doing the most excellent stop there. Is Matt McGrath dropped down back 2 spots, and then we got our Cody Abbott is up 12 spots. If he gets back on the track there, he looks like he is. And Mr. Jeff Ramsdale, a big mover too. He's up plus 14. So we got some boys kind of making moves coming up towards the top there. And Mr. Doy, he's also moved up 7. So we got might see some new faces in Victory Lane tonight.
I see Mads Zaccardo opting to pit, probably fixing a little bit more damage from that first incident there. They really got a lot of damage from that. One that has came back from that, though, is Jordan Davis Flint. He's sitting in 6th place. He was in 3rd at the time of the incident. So he's been able to work his way back a little bit. But nobody's been able to kind of outrun that 21 car of Kyle O'Danick so far.
Yeah, 21's pretty fast tonight, but the man you got to watch is coming up behind him. It's going to be starting directly behind him is your 3rd place car, Mr. McGrath. So we're going to see what he does here on the restart. And I guarantee you he's going to be trying to make a move. You know, we're at lap 80 coming up, so we out of 150. So we're going to hopefully see a good restart as we getting ready to look like one more lap on the pace truck. Oh, here he comes in now. Go ahead, Brad.
Yeah, they're coming around to take the green. Kyle O'Danick gets a great jump. The green flag is out.
Yeah, it's my 21 takes him back in as Mr. Kyle takes him down in there deep. And 33 is right behind him. He's about a half a second behind him, but he's going to be catching him. He's done catching a few tenths already. He's already, instead of 40, he's back down to 32nd 3/10 of a second. I'll get it out my mouth there. Getting a little tongue-tied here. Too many 3s and 4s popping around here as I look at the scoring there, you know.
Yeah, short track, they really...
Another caution.
Yeah. As it looks like
we got number 49 crashed. Had a crash there, went off the track. Number 49. Mr. Jeff Hoggard.
We're looking back here as they entered turn 1 and 2. Just behind Cody Abbott. Oh, and just...
Oh, Cody, I meant. Cody took a spin there.
Yeah, just touching wheels there, and being open wheel modified is not something that you want to do. Usually causes a spin. For the new guys, you know, it's going to take a few races to work that out, versus some of these guys who have ran now 6 races into this season. 22 races altogether. Again, we do have a all-star race coming up on December 17th. That's going to be a fun one. We are at New Hampshire for that one. 50 laps, going to be a blast.
Yeah, we got a lot of cars coming into the pits there and getting some fresh rubber and everything. We got Alex Bongzi, Jeff Harger been in the pits. Caleb Sheldon's been in the pits. Brendan Morey, Russell Peets. Jeff spent 36 seconds into the pits there, so they must have been getting some repairs done there. It looks like with those pit times there for sure.
And just a update there on your once leader, AJ DeSantis, who was definitely a favorite in this race. He was your pole sitter. Ran a lot of green flag laps in the lead at first, and then unfortunately was involved with that lap down car, and finds himself pitting again here, fixing more damage. He's already 3 laps off the pace as it stands right now. Probably his race is done. I mean, 150 laps, and we're at lap 85 now. I guess it's going to depend on the cautions falling, but man, Kyle O'Danick, has just been so quick tonight, and I'm ready to see a battle between him and Matt McGrath, because Matt has worked his way back to that front.
Yeah, Rick Clary would come out of the pits, and next thing you know, he crashed again. So I don't know what happened to him on the pace lap there. But it shows he did crash again, number 13. So I don't know what happened. But he must have spun out or something up there.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go back green here. They're going 2x2 into turn 3. Matt McGrath, Kyle O'Danick. Who's it going to be as they come out of turn 4? Woody, take him to the green flag.
All right, 21 takes the green. Good boogly woogly. We go green there. 21 takes him deep into turn 1. And McGrath is hanging low in there with him as 21 goes up a little high. And McGrath's in 3rd place now. Number 76, Antoinette takes 2nd. And McGrath is still trying to push that inside there and trying to do it nice and clean there to try to get up to the 1st place for sure.
Yeah, Jared Audette with a great restart there. He gets the 2nd place back as Matt McGrath and him battle it out. Jordan Davis Flint sits back there in 4th place. Robert Doig has worked his way up to 5th place. Bomb Dude,
one of our top eSport drivers out there. He's doing a great job, and Beef Jerky Unlimited guy.
Yes, sir. He asked me, he said, I like what those guys are doing over there. I seen your Saturday night show. I want in. They vetted him. They checked him out. They said, yep, send him over here. And, you know, I think this is his 2nd or 3rd race in with us, and he's doing fantastic.
Yeah, he is. Bob's doing a great job there in 62. Running him and I's favorite colors is orange and white, so he's running his orange and white cars. We also check on the score of the Tennessee-Kentucky game. It's 38-28 Tennessee. Come on, UT.
And we see Kyle O'Danick stretching that lead out to about a 2nd right now over Matt McGrath. Matt McGrath was able to get the pass on Jared Audette, who's now in 3rd place. His teammate Jordan Davis Flint is sitting in 4th. And Robert Doig just hanging out there in 5th place with Tim Tripler chasing him.
Yeah, I believe 21, he's pulling away. He's over a second in front of 2nd place. McGrath there for sure. And Doig is about 2 seconds behind, but Doig's going to take it slow and easy, Mr. Bomb-Doo there, and he's going to try to get to the front there. As McGrath's done dropped a second behind now, and hopefully 21 can keep stretching it out there, and maybe he can catch some of those cars up there in front of him. There's a number 64, number 13 bear, last place car now.
See, Alex Bonsignor has entered the pit lane. Looks like he's either going to be getting some repairs or maybe some tires and maybe playing a strategy.
He could be. We got 55 laps to go, and they're taking in single filing it, having some good running. So let's hopefully we can take it, get some green laps and see what happens.
Woody, none of these guys, besides Matt McGrath, who actually, from what I'm seeing on SDK, did, because it says he did pit on lap 1. I believe he came out of the pit lane at the start, so he's definitely worked his way back from the back of the pack. The top 5 have not pit. Ken Zeems would actually be your first hitter on lap 76, and he's sitting in 6th place. Say we get another caution here after lap 100, do you pit? Do you try and take tires and maybe be faster than the next guy?
Well, I don't know what their strategy is for sure, but by taking and looking at their times, it looked like they're not dropping off as far as tire wear that much. They still got holding their line, getting the good clean laps in. My biggest concern is their tires. Not tires, but their fuel. Do they have enough fuel to run this whole race without stopping and getting fuel?
I believe so. I think the max on these on a half mile would be around, 180 to 200 laps, I think. I'd have to cross-check that. I know on a 3rd mile it was something like 250 laps, so I want to say it's around 200. So they should be good on fuel, I think, but if you're saying like the times aren't really falling off, these guys are probably going to be in it for the long haul. Ken Zeems was able to get around Robert Doig there for 5th place. Closest battle on the track right now, Dustin Navoa and Braden Morey and Robert Doig fighting it out there for 6th place.
Yeah, they're still running 18-second laps, so they are most doing greatly as far as lap times. We got some just dropped down to 19 seconds, but that's but you got some guys that are still running in the 18s there for sure.
And you definitely, I do see Matt McGrath starting to gain a little bit of ground here. The gap has fallen to about 0.6 of a second. Do you think he might be starting to pick it up?
I think he is. I think he's got his line down. He's holding his car down there where it needs to be, and he's keeping it down there where he can take and stay right in the same line. A little bit of draft, which he has got a little draft from the 21, so he might be. We got an 8th caution out. We got Taylor Catalino and number 45 and Jeff Randall.
Yeah, I'm looking at Cody Abbott as well.
24. Yep.
Oh, and it looks like the 24 just got into the left rear of Cody. Sent him around. And a couple other guys got piled in there, unfortunately. Oh, and spinning around again, they got collided. And that is going to be a little bit of damage for Cody. I don't think that's going to be enough to put him a lap down or anything just yet, but oh, see, he goes across.
Hey, our old buddy Bomb Dude is entered pit row, so he must be getting some new tires there to run these last few laps with for sure.
Yeah, I think he was losing a bit of ground there. I mean, where he was at, if it would have went green, it wasn't like he was going to win if he was losing ground, so why not try and, you know, better his situation, see if he can't gain a bit of track position that way.
Yeah, it looks like got quite a few takers coming in the pit row here, so they got quite a few of them, up 10. I don't think 21 came in yet, so he probably ain't gonna come in and get no get no tires.
Yeah, one thing that this has done though, Woody, is I'm seeing AJ DeSantis now 1 lap down. Oh, actually no, sorry, 4 laps down. I was looking at a different timing.
Mr. Ramsdale's the first one down,
yeah. I thought he'd worked his way back there, but yeah, still 4 laps down to the leaders, as we see Kyle O'Danick still pacing around. Matt McGrath sitting there in second place wondering, how the heck am I going to get around that 21? How is he so fast? Kyle definitely puts in a lot of work in these modifieds, and it shows.
Well, I tell you what, on this next restart, them both starting 1 and 2, it's going to be a race to turn 1. So it's going to be very interesting seeing them race down into turn 1 and coming out on the backstretch, and we'll see who's got the lead. So I think McGrath can hold that thing up to the top or anywhere he wants it. He's a heck of a driver as they start getting double file now, and then we got 1 lap to go before green.
Well, that's it, Woody. If you talk to the league, you know, 2 of the names that come up are your top 2 if we're talking about the most probably aggressive drivers. So 40 laps to go, you know, these guys know that it's time. They've got to make that move if they want to win this race. It's either, you know, Kyle's going to get that jump, then he might win this thing as the pace truck ducks off.
There we go.
Green flag flies. We are back racing here, lap 110. Looks like Jared Audette trying to get the inside line on Matt McGrath as they go into turn number 3. Matt McGrath closes the door, and they're going to single file in through about 8th place.
Yeah, he's running up to there to single file. They all getting in single file. I don't see. We got Bomb Dude back here on the outside lane, looks like. I think that's him, number 59. Yeah, 62, I mean. I can't see his number much. Yeah, 62, Bomb Dude. Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, he's upside down. Number 99 is upside down, rolling on there. Lewis, hopefully they can get the car turned back over. Oh, Lord, what a wreck. We need to take a look at that. What happened? What sent him up in the...
I think we're going to take a look right on the roll bar camera. Let's take a look at this one. You see he goes into turn 3 and 4. Single file here. Down, he just struck the wall and turned him.
Oh. Turned him upside down. Got that right front on the wall there, and it raised him up and gave him the somersault award. So, hate to see that happen to him.
As they come out of 3 and 4, that beautiful 99 just a little bit too high there. Yeah. Product of having open wheels, once they touch that wall and send you up and over, you're just along for the ride.
Yeah, it was just a mess. That was just terrible. It's very unlucky for him to take and be hitting that wall and climbing up. Then another car taps him in the rear there and gets him, spins him even more. So he's okay. So thank goodness it's iRacing and not real racing. Because if he was out there real racing, woo, we'd have to send the ambulance out there to him probably.
I don't even think we could afford the ambulance bill at this point, Woody.
Oh no, we sure couldn't. That'd be a few $1,000s just one way, you know.
Yeah. Working here on lap number 115. By the time we get going, again, we're probably going to be around lap 120, give or take, so about 30 laps to go. Jared Audette has been looking really racy. I mean, he's been able to get as far as second place and hold it. One more spot to go. Do you think he can do it?
I think he can. And hey, you know, McGrath took and pitted on this, and he entered it again. He's been in twice or 3 times now, so I don't know if he got any damage or not, but McGrath's been in the pits just maybe a lap ago, and Cody Abbott just crashed again.
Yeah, I'm definitely curious as to why Matt McGrath had to pit twice there, whether...
Yeah, that is weird. He looked like he pitted 3 times. I don't know if he might got caught speeding or what, but he had a 12-second pit stop and a total of 37.62 for his total pit time. So that was in and out of pit row. So he looks like he might have had a little bit of repairs he needs to get taken care of.
Yeah, that's it's too bad for Matt. That's going to put him right at the back of the pack again. Definitely going to give Cody Abbott more of a shot here as we go into turn 3 and 4. Pace truck ducks down. Woody, go ahead and call it, my friend.
Hey, as Kyle brings them down to the start-finish line there as they head into turn 1. And Kyle takes and brings 21 down into the turn. Oh, we got another wreck right in the front there. Davis, and looked like Davis and Antoinette and had a wreck there.
And I'm seeing Jared Audette, your second place as well. He has wrecked. Oh, geez, we're gonna have to dissect this one. This is known as the big one, folks, in racing. Even in short track racing, it can happen. Let's just take a look here at that green flag. And we're gonna go back to the back of the pack here as we get going. Just chaos. Oh, and Cody Abbott was involved. Rick Cleary. Gonna go ahead and take one more look at that one. AJ DeSantis, and then we're gonna go ahead and see what happened to Jared Audette.
And we had another one up front, too. So keep it on the top 5, yeah.
Let's take a look at Jared Audette here. Really wondering what happened to him. Because the wreck was in the back, and it looked like, oh, teammates. Oh, no.
Yep. He got into his left wheel there, the teammate did, and kind of spun him a little bit. So let's hopefully... number 76 can take and get back out there and give him a good run now.
Yeah, being in the room with Jordan Davis Flint and Jared last week, they mentioned that they've had a couple of teammate run-ins before. Mentioned a specific incident at a track called Iowa, and I just wanted to say, Jared, you pulled in Iowa.
Yes, I know Cody Abbott's wrecked out, so he is done for. And he is off the track permanently now. He is gone. So Cody Abbott, my pick for the win, is out of the race.
Yeah, a couple mentions there that either are multiple laps down or just kind of out of the race that were running up front at some points this race were Chance Sapp, Matt Zaccardo back there in 19th place. Tough day for him. AJ DeSantis, now Jared Audette, Cody Abbott, Braden Morey was up there too. A lot of guys with a lot of great cars that just couldn't get the finish that they wanted. We're just about ready to go green again here. We're doubling them up. Pace truck is going through turn 2.
Yeah, they are, and our boys starting in 7th place there. Mr. Doig, bomb dude. So he's hopefully got that orange and white car, going to take it towards the front there. So let's see what happens as they get ready to go green. They come out of turn 3 and 4, and AJ Kyle takes them to the green, and they're heading down into turn 1, and 21 takes into it and goes in deep. He swings it out there, stays low. As 90 comes in behind him in second place, and Davis Flint is running third. He's trying to take that outside lane as they're running too wide. It's the second and third row back here, so they got some. Whoa, and they get a little bit getting. And oh, they had a wreck anyway. I didn't think it was going to happen. 96 and 49 got into it.
Oh my heavens, that was a big one. That is going to cause some towing. Jeff Hogard, Dustin Novoa, big time accident there. Pretty much reminiscent of what we just saw with the last incident, only on a bigger scale, I would say. Robert Doig involved, Russell Peets involved, Jeff Ramsdell involved, just a ton of great cars here involved. Let's go ahead.
Oh, what a mess.
From out of turn 3 and 4, yeah, it looked like the 76 got up a little too high. Kind of spooked the ones in behind. They checked up a little bit. The 49 and the 96 got into it, and just mayhem ensued from there.
Man, that took out a lot of good drivers back there.
Let's go ahead and take a ride on Mr. Robert Doig's view of that crash. What do you?
Let's take a cockpit, or here we go. Let's see what happens to Mr. Bomb Dude there. He's coming out of the turns there, going down the front stretch.
Whoa.
Oh! It looks like he gets mostly... Oh! He got hit as he was coming across the grass there on the infield. He got hit and turned right out there as he was getting back on the track. So, tough luck for the Bomb Dude for sure.
Yeah, that was definitely a plus for the first part of that crash avoidance, but he just couldn't keep it together there for the second part. Too bad. He had a great car, great run going for Mr. Bomb Dude. That's okay though. We'll see him again Tuesday night for the Graham Construction Xfinity Series. We are going to Michigan, 80 laps. It's going to be a great time. Wednesday night we have the Beef Jerky Unlimited Truck Series from Texas, 100 laps. You can catch all of that on Signature Esports, Topp Esports 2, Topp Esports, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. We're everywhere. Also just wanted to throw a shout out there to Peaches and the 4141 show. Great group of people streaming live events that we do on Friday nights, so they'll take replays that we have of our races from Tuesday, Wednesday, and they show them on the big screens at the club. So fantastic. Check them out on Facebook, Peaches and the 4141 Lit Show. That's in Valdosta, Georgia.
Yeah, check out the Stone Free Peaches down there. They're pretty good, I heard. Thursday through Saturday, 2 for 1 on Thursday, isn't it, Brad?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mention Topp Esports. Who knows what kind of discounts you'll get?
There you go.
We see them going 2x2, coming out of or going into turn 3 and 4. So work laps 130, coming to 131, 20 to go. Kyle O'Danick has the lead. He gets a great start again. Green flag, we're away.
Yeah, Kyle is taking and trying to get that lead out from Zeems there. And Davis Flint's right back there, and Catalano. Now Catalano done passed Davis Flint for third. And they're going back and forth there, third and fourth place. They're taking and battling for third and fourth. As Zeems is heading for that 21. He's after that 21 tonight. He's after for another victory.
Yeah, Ken Zeems is a multiple-time winner in this league. Tyler Catalano, that's a name that's surprising me. We haven't talked a lot about him this race. He's been near the back, but he's worked his way up slowly but surely. I mean, great job for him. He was involved in an early one, but able to make his way back up as we see Kyle O'Danick and Ken Zeems still up in there battling it out for first place. Throw Jordan Davis Flint into the mix as well. Man, this is going to be a great 15 laps. I can't wait. It's going to be an awesome battle as we see Matt McGrath now has gone 1 lap down. So unfortunately, he's pretty much going to be out of this. Jared Audette has fought his way back up from being taken out that last caution by his teammate. He's worked back up to 5th place now.
Yeah, Mr. Pete's running 6 and 191, and Tripler then 7th. Bomb Dude, Mr. Robert Doiggs in 8th, and Mr. Ramsdale's is number 9, and that gets our top 10, top 9 cars that's on the lead lap with McGrath 1 lap down.
Do you think?
I bet he wished there was lucky dogs, don't he?
I bet he does. Man, Kyle is just so consistent out front. Do you think that Ken's gonna have anything for him here?
Well, I know Kyle is hoping he don't, but you never know about Zeems. He might be saving it, you know. He might be not running it as hard or what, taking his time, saving his tires. But I don't think 21's been in the pits. Did he ever pit?
No, actually, Kyle has not pit. Jordan Davis Flint has not pit. Ken Zeems has pit on lap 76, so about halfway through the race. And everybody else actually has pit. So Kyle O'Danick and Jordan Davis Flint, the only 2 out there right now currently that have not pit.
Well, I tell you what, he's making 140 lap tires still work for him. Kyle is, and Jordan Davis is. They're really, you know, there must be some good Hoosier tires they got on there. I need a set of those in my car.
I think some of these NASCAR teams need a set of those. As we work lap number 141, 9 to go right now. 603 eWraps again on Facebook. Check them out. All your paint scheme needs on iRacing. Check out Topp Esports. We're everywhere. Topp Esports 2. Every platform you can think of. Signature Esports. Jason, we can't thank you enough for joining our little band of misfits here. We have a great time working with you, and nothing but the best over on Signature Esports. Even though you can't call with us on Saturday nights anymore, it was great for the time that we had you. 7 to go here, Woody. Kyle still with a great lead out front. Bigger battle for 2nd place, though, I think, is on right now.
Oh, yeah, because they're only 0.3 of a second between them 2, and they're doing the most excellent job. And Davis Flint is trying to catch Zeems for sure. He's trying to get out there and get past that 90 car where he can take and, you know, get a 2nd place finish. That's a little bit more points than 3rd place. But he'll be able to hopefully catch him. But with 6 to go, coming up on 5 to go as they come out of 3 and 4, we got a good race going on here. And let's hopefully that it can go green the rest of the time here with 5 laps to go.
Yeah, looking at another great battle here for 4th place, Tyler Catalano and Jared Audette. Jared trying to gain 1 more spot as we work down to 4 laps to go here. Been an excellent 150 laps so far, or 146 laps so far. This has been one of the better races, I think, for the modifieds. I mean, a few cautions that were a little bit iffy, but all in all, this has just been great racing tonight for a Saturday night.
Oh, yeah, this takes me back my childhood on Saturday night racing when I used to go with my dad all the time. So, you know, he was racing a little asphalt track up in Bowling Green, Kentucky, up there at the Beach Bend Raceway Park, and a limited stock. I can't remember exactly what it was, but this brings back so much memories, and I love this Saturday night racing.
Kyle O'Danick working out on turn number 4, coming to the white flag, presented by 603 eWraps in the off-season modified tour. Woody, I don't know. I don't think he's got anything for Kyle. Kyle seems like he's got the car to win here as he comes out of 3 and 4. Jordan Davis Flint falling back a little bit now.
And Kyle is not officially, but Kyle has won the race. Zeems in 2nd, and Nettie or Adnet, or however you pronounce it, in third.
I think Jordan ran out of gas.
Jordan ran out of gas.
gas.
Oh no!
And Jared Audette was able to pick up third place because of his teammate running out of gas. I was wondering why he fell back so far on that last lap. The only logical thing that makes sense is they didn't pit. He had to have ran out of gas. We'll have to find out from Jared when we talk to him. I know that being teammates, I'm sure he'll have the inside scoop, but wow, fantastic race, Woody. Kyle O'Danick takes it home yet again. As we take a look at your race results here.
Kyle O'Dania, Mr. Ken Zeems, and Jared Audette. Hey, done a great job here tonight.
Yeah, so Kyle O'Danick, Ken Zeems, Jared Audette, your top three. Jordan Davis Flint, Russell Peets, round out your top five. Tyler Catalano, Tim Tripler, Robert Doig, 8th place. Jeff Ramsdell in 9th. Matt McGrath comes home in 10th place, 1 lap down. Rick Cleary, Anthony Rennick, Caleb Shelton, Matt Zaccardo, tough night for him. Dustin Novoa, Jeff Hoggard, AJ DeSantis, Braden Morey. Just an excellent field of guys here. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to take it to our top three here, if we can get them pulled in.
Done.
All right, perfect. With Jared here, our third place finisher. Jared didn't exactly see what happened to Jordan, but I'm guessing being his teammate, you have the inside on what happened there on the last lap. I assume he ran out of gas, but maybe you could provide us with a little bit more info. And how did your race go as well?
Yeah, it was a good race. I'm surprised Stafford. Usually I can get good finishes, but never have, top 5 speed for some reason. It's just not my best track. Yeah, I don't know what happened. He could have ran out of fuel. It could have had something to do with the incident. I'm not totally sure. I haven't talked to him. I haven't seen the incident yet, so I don't know what happened. If he ran out of fuel, it sucks. If he gave it to me, I appreciate it. I haven't seen the replay yet, so I don't know what happened.
Well, great race overall. I mean, you battled hard up front. Stayed second a lot of the race. Did you have anything else left in the tank for first at the end, or did you feel like, maybe you left a little on the line, or was third place, second place kind of the best car you had tonight?
At one point, after Jordan got wrecked, in one of the early cautions, he said he could have used an extra 50 laps, and at the end of the race, I'm feeling the same way. After the incident where I got spun out, or spun myself, I don't know, I came in and got fresh tires, so I feel like if we had a few more laps, I could have got to him, just because I had fresher tires, but if it stayed green, I was too far back to have anything for him.
Well, I mean, you pulled off a great third place at the end there. Coming back, you fought hard. Any shout-outs there that you want to give?
Yeah, 603 eWraps for getting me all my paint schemes and a lot of the logos for the league. A lot of paint schemes for these guys, so definitely go check them out. Shout out to, to my teammate Jordan for, I don't know if he gave me a spot. If he did, appreciate it. Thank you to you guys for putting this on. We really appreciate it, and everybody for coming out.
All right, thanks, Jared. That's your third place finisher, and Woody, you can take it to Ken Zeems in second place.
Hey, Ken Zeems, this is Fireball Woody up here in the booth there, man. Hey, heck of a race. I thought sure you was going to catch Kyle there. I think if you had a couple more laps, you might have got him.
Hey, Fireball. Yeah, I tried. I mean, I had some damage, but I mean, Kyle, he's a good runner. So I had nothing for him there at the end. He did real good.
Yeah, it looked like Kyle didn't even take a pit stop the whole race for anything. So I think that's what got him out there and kept him out there. So he ran that whole race on 150 laps on a set of tires. Was you doing the same thing, or I think you might have pit once? Is that correct?
Yeah, I pit once around lap 80. Because like Kyle, I know how that track position it's important. So nobody else came down, so I pit then, and then I got caught in a couple of wrecks. But like I said, track position was important, so I didn't want to come in and fix the car. I just stayed there and tried my best. So P2, it's pretty good. It's not bad.
Hey, no, it's not bad at all when you started, and you moved up 17 positions from where you started at the beginning of the race. So, that's a heck of a start, coming up there and finish 17 positions on where you started at the beginning,
Yeah, sometimes I like to do that. Just hang out for a little while, have some fun.
Yeah. Well, one heck of a race there, bud. Anybody you want to send a thank you to or a shout out to out there?
Yeah, actually, I want to give a shout out to my teammate Russell Peets. He finished 5th tonight, and he's had some bad luck, so that was a real good job by him. I'd like to thank Zeem Setup Shop, Tie Dyeing for You, Catalina Motorsports, Don Adams Act Designs. He does all our paints for us. Does real good work. Check him out. And all my ZFG esports teammates. I'd like to thank all those guys. But yeah, good night tonight for the team.
All righty. Well, congratulations on second place finish there. And you have a great evening. And, hey, we'll see you next week at the next race there. And go ahead there, hey, Mr. Brad, and take our first place winner.
Yeah, Kyle, getting pretty used to talking to you every week here. Take us through your race there, start to finish, and that wreck there that kind of ultimately led to you taking the lead and winning this race.
Yeah, the wreck was pretty close to danger there. But I felt, I was kind of stuck in 4th there, but I felt faster than the 3, but I wasn't going to push it. And it kind of took care of itself. And then, all the cautions coming out, I wasn't going to pit for anything. I ran my fastest lap. I think it was like lap 132 or something. So I was never going to take tires tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, once you got the lead, you were gone. It seemed you controlled the field pretty good. Any big shout outs you want to give tonight? Because, I mean, you had a pretty flawless race other than the little bit of an incident there getting the lead, but...
Yeah, just, Fistful of Bourbon, General Tire, Jim Beaver Esports. It's a fixed setup race, so it's not like we're testing for setups and stuff, but me, Dave Bodio, Keith Jeffrey, we've been testing for a lot of other stuff in this car, and you getting a lot of seat time, and I think that's ultimately what helps us in these races. So thanks to those guys for getting me in the seat, and yeah, it was a fun race.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight, Kyle. Always great calling the races over here and seeing your guys' progress for sure. And we'll see you on Monday night as well for the East-West series, and back again next week for the off season.
Yep.
Well, folks, that is all that we have tonight from Stafford Speedway, the off-season modified tour, 603 eWraps. Woody, anybody else that you'd like to thank tonight?
Well, I want to thank our great production team, Kirby Enterprises, or whatever you call it there, for you helping and putting on this race tonight and all the production work you do. Topp Esports for letting me come up here with my favorite Canadian and call the race on the modifieds. I love it. And shout out to my son out there for running race control, and all of my boys at Topp Esports. And we'll see y'all Tuesday night at Michigan, where I'm going to be out racing and hopefully might get me a win. So I'm going to do my best.
Yes, for sure. Thank you, James, for all that you do for us on the race control side, keeping all these drivers humble, from all of us over here at Topp Esports 2, and even missing our friend over at Signature Esports from Jason. I'm Brad Kirby, and thank you all. Have a great night.
Hey, have a great one.